Ladies and gentlemen, I'm yours truly, the legend himself, Labzy, a.k.a. the best motherfucker you ever met in the history of your life, and I can prove it to you even though I shouldn't. The most loyal, the most honest, and the most respected. And my next guest is honestly one of the most incredible performers I've ever seen, right? And this is me being honest. I don't try to sugarcoat shit. I don't try to be nice and suck up ass. No, I don't do that. I generally speak through honesty and through my heart. And when I say this person is one of the most incredible performers, is like the voice is just so powerful. Like shit, man. Like, I don't even know how to put words. I don't even know how to put the words together. But she's also on a mission to get 100 performances, 100 just like stage. Like she wants to be on stage 100 times right before the end of the year, which I do want to get into because that's a very interesting goal and it's a fantastic goal as well. But just ladies and gentlemen, Valentine Chalmers.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to be here. And that was such like a beautiful. I really appreciate that. Like everything that you've said. It means a lot. Like honestly, every word of feedback that I get from people really like just gives me so much more drive to keep going. So I appreciate it.
No, and I appreciate you, and thank you for coming out as well. And all right, but because I'm gonna be real, right? I'm a very honest person, and I'm very observant, and I come from a line of musicians myself. So my dad used to be in a band back in the Egypt days, as well as my uncle was in a band, as well as he was a producer, songwriter in Italian, Arabic, English, and French.
Fucking hell.
So I know good music and good voices when I hear it. You know what I mean? So and then I watched you perform at the Angry Dog as well, and just like, wow, just absolutely insane, right? Again, so many other words I can put, but I don't know how to catch all of them. But we'll start with insane. But I want to start with how music came into your life. Was it genetic? Was it an epiphany? Was it like what was it about music that motivated you to start your journey?
I think it's just always been a thing. Always, always, always. My name is actually Jess. Okay. And my great-grandmother was Jessie Chalmers. Okay. And she was an opera singer and was going to go overseas and sing opera. And so I actually was named after her before I was even born. Wow. And then I was born, and it just has always been my like honestly, like the reason why I'm alive. At 4, I started doing singing and dancing, did like Stedfords and concerts and, in the little costumes and shit. Nice. And so even with that, I've always wanted to just be on stage in the outfit, like just entertaining people. So it just always has been something that I wanted to do. My dad's a singer. My mum's a music teacher. I grew up playing the oboe. My brothers played the saxophone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so band geeks unite. Nice. But
one time at band camp, yeah.
No, and every year I would go to band camp for a week. Every year. So wow. No hate for band camp. But honestly, just always knew it was what I wanted to do. I'm not going to feel fulfilled if I'm not doing music.
Right.
So
would you say it's kind of like it is the definition of like a body part spiritually?
Yeah. Honestly, I get really sad when I don't sing. Like there was a period there where even a couple of weeks, if I'm not singing, I'll go, why do I feel so emo? Like, why am I really depressed right now? And I go, oh, I haven't sung in a while. Like, it feels like it's a part of me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Do you just to kind of exercise the muscle, we'll say, do you every day, you just kind of like just be random singing all the time everywhere you go?
Always. Yeah. Always. Like in my car, I've got the music cranked up and I'll be like driving my car and out the window and people are like, get it, girl. Like just always
car
singing.
Karaoke would be amazing with you.
It goes so hard. Oh my God.
Did you enjoy the car karaoke on the way here?
We had a lot more beer. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. But no, I feel that is incredible because that's how you know you really have a gift. You know, and it's so talk to me about support. Now, because you've come from a line of singers and artists, as you've mentioned, when you said to them, or if you did have that conversation, I'm going to do singing, I want to perform as well. Did you, are you confident to say that you got that support, or was there a little bit of backlash?
I think for the most part, I really did get the support that I needed. There was obviously conversations that happened where it was, you know, this is going to be tough. Are you committed to this? You know, we know that you've got it, but this is going to be tough, okay? And I said, you know, I totally get it, but I have to do this. But I am very grateful that I did always have the support of my parents and of my family. You know, there was extended family who went, you know, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You need to be an accountant.
There's always those. Yeah.
But I'm really, truly, I'm so grateful that I had the support of my family, because in the moments where it has gotten really hard, I've had them having my back and saying, just keep going, you know.
Okay,
so, very fortunate.
No, that's fantastic. So where would you say, did you go to like any music school or any music university to kind of like bring that together?
Yeah, so I grew up in the country of Victoria, and then as soon as I finished year 12, I was 17 years old, I moved to Melbourne to go to Monash to study music.
Nice.
And so I did a 3-year degree in music, which it was pretty sick, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Learned about music theory and jazz and all of that shit. And then that really gave me the trampoline to enter the music industry. And I was able to get a few really cool gigs and jobs out of that through the people that I met at uni.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, what's some of the jobs that you got?
I've been able to do some really cool stuff. So the absolute highlight of my life thus far is being one of Robbie Williams' backing singers. So when he was
Robbie
here,
Williams?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robbie Williams.
I love that man. Like
What was he like?
Oh, he was lovely. He was lovely. Came around to each of us and said, "Hey, mate, I'm Rob. How you going?" Like, obviously, I know who you are, but it was the humbleness of, it doesn't matter who the fuck I am. I'm going to introduce myself and shake your hand. You know?
Beautiful.
He was a lovely man. So when he was here doing his Rod Laver shows, when he was filming the movie, and when he did the AFL Grand Final, I was there with him, which was really...
So you had all of MCG, would have been at the time, or Marvel Stadium at the time, staring in your direction singing.
Yeah.
And what was that feeling like? Like, what was going through your head?
I can't explain, like, the feeling. So at Rod Laver, that's 15,000 people. And I remember before we got on the stage, it was like tingles up my arm. But, like, no, like blood, like... oh, this is how I'm supposed to feel, you know, just the most magical feeling. And then he sang Angels, and he got everyone in the audience to turn on the light on their phone. And I just got shivers down my arm, even just talking about it. Like, I cried. It was the most beautiful thing to experience, like just seeing a room full of people so invested in what he was singing, and to be a part of that was so special.
Yeah.
And then at the G, like 110,000 people.
Oh my God.
And like the sun was shining. It was beautiful, and it just was fun. It was so fun, and I felt so fucking grateful to be there. And honestly, ever since then, I've just been like, right, that is what I need to be doing.
Yeah. And you would have truly felt alive.
Honestly, oh my God, it was like nothing I've ever experienced. That feeling, like the rush, but also just the joy of being on the stage, and then you come off and everyone's like gassing each other up, like, yes, that was awesome. And then you get to go and do it again the next day. Like, man, it was unbelievable.
Wow.
Really, yeah.
Insane. Wow. So, man, and that's a part of your catalog now.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Do you still get in touch with other Robbie Williams people, like if they want you to do a job next time or anything nowadays, or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I still chat with the MD a little bit. Not much, but when they're in Australia, we connect and he'll invite me out. I think last time they were here, I went to see one of their shows and went backstage and had a chat to them. Wow. And they do say that when they come back to Australia, they want to use the locals again. So fingers crossed.
No, it's good.
But otherwise, it's a mad connection to have.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
No, man, I love that. Yeah. And I can tell that you're very passionate, especially with the story that you just told. You're really an inspiration, to be honest, because to a lot of people that do have that fear of, I want to be a singer, I want to be an artist,
making me emotional.
No. Yeah. I'm again just being honest. Yeah. Hence the show Real Talk with Labzy. No, this is no bullshit. You are an inspiration because there's going to be a lot of artists that have that fear of starting because they didn't get the support like you have. And, they want to start. They want to be able to, get their music going. What would your advice be to them?
Just, it's not as easy as saying just start, but even if it is go to an open mic and sing some covers at an open mic and do it again and do it again. And the more that you do them, the more comfortable you feel in your skin, the more comfortable you feel if you make a mistake or whatever, just start and then just release some stuff. And even if you feel nervous releasing it to your friends and family, on your Instagram, start a new one.
Yeah.
And then honestly, that's what I did. Okay. I started a fresh page and then I can post whatever I want. People have followed me because this is what they want to see. And I don't feel any shame, any nothing. I can post whatever I want. But honestly, doing open mics is the best way to start if you are anxious or don't know where to begin.
Do you still do covers nowadays just to kind of, I guess you can say also exercising the muscle again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I love doing covers.
Okay.
I'm such a cover girl. I'm an artist, so I'm creating an album.
Of course.
I'm performing my original music as well. But I love singing covers. I sing my Whitney Houston stuff, the Celine stuff. It's good to challenge yourself and do stuff that hasn't been written specifically for your voice and to figure out technically, how can I actually do that? It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would assume so. I mean, as I said, because I've seen you perform, because I have seen you perform an Angry Dog, I'm just like, this woman's really owning the stage right now. Really owning it. You know how people that are they know how to sing very well, but I've always, when I look at you, there's obviously the singer and there's obviously the performer.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference between singing and performing. You know how to do both. Right? You really know how to actually bring the music out with the performance in order to create the feeling and the mood to spread across the room. That's what I've noticed with you. I could be wrong. That's just from what I can see.
Yeah.
Right? And honestly, you do a fantastic job with that.
Thank you. Yeah. I just get on stage and I be myself.
Yeah.
And I do get nervous and get anxious. I used to get performance anxiety really badly to the point where I would be shaking. But now I feel so confident in my ability, and I just get on stage and I just enter this beautiful bubble of performing songs that I love to sing, and I can see that people are engaged and enjoying it, and then that just makes me want to give more,
Yeah, of course. You know how to make the room stop. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what you know how to do. But how? Because you said that you did have that kind of anxiety attack.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you have that anxiety attack, and how do you shake it off?
Yeah, it's less of an attack, and it's just that right before I would sing, my body knew that I was about to go on stage. I don't feel nervous in my head, but my body would just all of a sudden be shaking.
Be rattling.
Yeah. And then I would get on stage and I wouldn't be able to control my singing because I was physically shaking. Yeah. It was crazy. And so I actually, I spoke to a psychologist about it, and they recommended that I just have some beta blockers, which is just something that you take 30 minutes before, which stops the physical reaction of the nerves and everything. So I would use them maybe for a couple of months. And honestly, I think it just taught my body, like, you're not going to die when you go on stage, man.
Yeah.
So now when I go on stage, I don't need them because my body's like, we're good, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like, what are you doing?
It's like, bro, we got this. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
So just get out there, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And would you say that's how you kind of mentally prepare to basically jumping on stage?
Yeah. And now I think because I am enjoying it so much, it's less of, oh, God, I'm going on stage and don't make a mistake and don't do this. It's like, I can't wait to get on stage and sing.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling that fucking like pressure of, oh my God, don't make a mistake. It's like, and you know what? If I do make a mistake, whatever.
Tough titties.
Whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm a human being. And
exactly.
like, if you have the ability to just like laugh it off.
Yep.
I forgot the lyrics the other day and I went, I forgot the words. And then I kept singing and people were like, hell yeah. You know, just whatever.
And I think it's the interesting thing when you perform at either open mics or just like little stages, right? And you have people that are watching you. I think when you have, and I think those types of people just don't care if you fuck up. Just as long as you're enjoying yourself and really just going at it, the crowd is going to support you, which I have seen as well in Angry Dog.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, if someone's forgotten the lyrics where they're rapping or whatever, they'll just kind of encourage you to say, yeah, bro, keep going, which I've seen in other venues as well, which I think is such an amazing vibe, really. That's what creates another vibe. It's like, well, shit, because everyone's gonna fuck up eventually.
Of course you are.
And it's like, well, but then it takes the right crowd to be like, nah, bro, just keep going, or nah, girl, keep going, you got this.
Yeah, it takes the right crowd, but it also, I think that's what I'm trying to cultivate in my artistry as well. Like, I look at people like Adele, and she is 100% herself on stage. You can see she wears sneakers underneath a ball gown.
Yeah.
And she will make a mistake and she'll go, oh, fuck, let's start that one again. Like, that is what I want to embody. Like, not Adele. I want to embody myself. And if I make a mistake, you just go, oh, fuck, that was a bit of a whoopsie. Like, let's just start again. Because it doesn't need to be this perfect, like, pristine thing.
Everything has to be perfect. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20.
People want real, I think especially now with like AI, everything, people just want to see a real person performing from their heart, from their soul, which includes making mistakes.
Yeah. No, I agree. And no, you're absolutely right. I believe that we have to bring the real into performances again. Because as I was saying before, like, you know, the 10 out of 10 and the 20 out of 20, you know, I think it's the expectations of, not from the artists, but I think it's from their producers and their managers and stuff like that, because again, hypothetically, you got some explaining to do. But in a sense of like, you know, everything has to be perfect, nothing has to go wrong, and that creates that extra nervousness from the artist.
Totally.
And, you know, and it's just, and because that way, if it's because it's either one or two things, either you're going to go viral because your performance was amazing, or you're going to go viral because you made a mistake.
Yeah.
It's either or. Right? But it's like, you know what? I'd rather...
You're winning either way.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So what exactly are we worried about?
Yeah.
What exactly are we worried about? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And no, and I think Adele's a very perfect example as well because, she's just being real. She's just being herself. She doesn't care. She knows her skills.
Yes. But she's just up there singing her songs and she's connecting with the audience and she's being silly and having a laugh. And I think that's so much of my personality as well, is being silly. I would say being a dickhead. And I just want to embody that on stage as well, because I think I used to really have two separate, you know, this is me off stage, but then when I'm on stage, I'm like perfect and I think that's where the anxiety came from. But now I carry myself the same way on stage. I am myself and that's what I love. And I think that is what I hope people are enjoying about my performances as well, you know. Yeah.
No, I love that. And I want you to speak on AI when you were mentioning that before. What are your thoughts on AI? Do you believe it is a threat to musicians, or do you believe that artists can use it to improve themselves as an artist?
I think that there's cases for both sides, but I do think that ultimately, like, it is threatening songwriting and it's threatening production, and you see this shit that gets spat out every single day. And even like I was following an artist who I really liked the music of, and then I realized that they were an AI artist and I didn't even fucking realize.
Yeah.
And so it's stuff like that where you just lose so much soul and heart and human experience and originality, all of this stuff. And so I think it is a threat to music, but not in the sense of us as listeners. We're not going to listen to AI shit. But if the labels and the production houses are going to push this AI shit out, then yes, we are under threat, because if it's going to cost them essentially nothing to create AI shit versus 200 grand to create an album. You know?
To them it's a no-brainer.
Then we are in trouble. But I think people are desperate for real things. Like, that's why theatre is having a comeback at the moment. People want to go and see real stuff in front of them.
Okay. No, I definitely understand that. And I think, and you're absolutely right. I feel like nowadays people are going back to the real, as you were saying before. People and they're appreciating it much more. Yeah. You know, and look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna admit I do have a few tracks that are on the AI side. And I kind of want to compare it to real artists that I listen to on a regular versus AI. And I think that when I listen to AI, it's too perfect. Exactly. It's too perfect. Yes. But whether when you're listening to an artist that you listen on a daily basis, it's the difference is that it's like you're on the journey with them. Correct. Which is where it comes into play when I'm performing and I make a mistake. That's a real fucking person. Yes. Yeah. So I'm with you. Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking to myself, bro, this is way too perfect. Like, this song is very good, but it's way too perfect. Yeah. It sounds like a cartoon or something. Right? It's weird. Yeah. Oh, man. So but would you ever use AI to help you with lyrics or anything like that in general? Well, I have, I can't say that I haven't used some of the programs before. When they first started coming out, I mucked around with them to see what was going on. What all the fuss is about. Yeah, but then ultimately I came to the conclusion, exactly what you said, this is too perfect, and the lyrics that it's spitting out isn't actually saying anything. It's just there's no message. There's no message. It's not coming from the heart. Like, it's just this weird, like, top line, like, shit. So top line shit. Yeah. Like, I can't say that I've never used it, because I have. Yeah, of course. But I would never want to write a song that AI has spat out, because no one's going to resonate with that. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Now, talk to me about this 100 performances by the end of the year. How did this what did this motivation come from? What is the goal of reaching 100 performances by the end of the year? Yeah. I think maybe about 2 months ago, I was feeling a bit sad, feeling a bit emo, and I was going, oh man, I think I just need to sing again, sing some more. So I went to a couple of open mics, and it actually was fucking awesome. Yeah. And I went, all right, let's try and make a thing out of this. And I calculated, like, okay, there's 176 days left in the year. I could do 100. Yeah. It's more than what I thought. In doing it, I realized that's a lot. But I'm having the best time ever. So and I wanted to catalog my experience on social media and create a goal, honestly, more for myself, to have this thing to work towards, because in the past I have been a bit of a notorious, like, I've got all of these big ideas, but then I do them for a little bit and then I fucking like, on to the next one. It's a bit of that crazy brain thing. Yeah. So I said, okay, 100 until the end of the year, catalog it on social media and stick to it. And I am. And it actually is just, it's so fun. I'm meeting so many, like,
wacky and kooky people in the best way.
Of course.
That I would never come across in my life. And it's just so fucking nice to sing every night, basically.
Yeah.
And it just is giving me so much joy. Like, it's the best. So 100 I feel like was achievable. And also it's good to get my chops up.
What number are you at now?
21.
Okay.
And it's been 5 weeks.
Okay. All right.
So that's like 4.5 a week.
That's okay. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm on top of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no social life.
I can't imagine why. But yeah.
I'm out the door at 7. I'm home at 11 p.m. But
Love it.
I'll tell you what, I feel like an artist.
Yeah.
I feel like an artist on tour, and I've spoken to so many people about like reaching your goals and whatever, and everyone just says, you know, the people who get there are the ones who put their whole ass into it. And I just went, I'm going to do it.
Yep.
So let me give up my social life. Whatever. My friends support me as well. They say,
Beautiful.
Queen, we'll come and see you at one of the open mics. No worries. So that's the goal. And I'll do it. Don't worry.
No, I love it. I believe you. I believe you. There's no doubt in my mind you won't. Absolutely you will. Absolutely.
You can see it in my eyes. It's like,
I can see the flame from here. Yes. And wow. So you have my support as well.
Thank you.
I reckon you'll do like 150 by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah. 110 maybe.
You're that good. No, but good luck. Good luck to you on that one.
Yeah.
No, I'm confident to say that you'll do very well.
Thank you.
Now, talk to me about management. You have Liaisel as your manager. How did that collaboration happen? How did you look at her and be like, you know what? Yes, I want you to manage me.
It was at one of the first open mics that I went to, and Lizelle's open mic at the Angry Dog was the first one where I really felt like there was a community and people were there to listen. And I saw her just running around, talking with everyone. Everyone knew her. And I spoke to a couple of people in the audience, and they said to me, she's new at this, but she's going to get it. I can tell you right now, I believe in what she's doing. And I went, yeah, okay. And we have spoken about this. That
Beautiful.
As soon as we met, we just felt like there was magic in what we could do. And we both have the same vision. And I think as well, because we're both not new at what we're doing, but trying to build something from the ground up, we both have this like fucking passion in our hearts, and we're just putting everything into it. And so we had a meeting, and we both kind of went, so should we
do this?
Yeah. And I went,
like, should I manage you?
Yeah. No,
should I be your artist? Yes.
I said, so can I call you officially my manager? She went, yes. So honestly, it's a really good partnership. And I also love that it's two fucking female baddies out there trying to get it in this like male dominated industry.
Oh, yeah.
I just am like, fuck yeah. Let's do it.
No, I love that. No, I'm confident that she will look after you.
Yeah.
Well, she has.
I already have been.
Yeah, there you go. You do an amazing job, manager.
Thank you.
She does.
Oh, she's adorable.
I know.
She's adorable. Oh man, speaking of male dominant spaces and male dominant stuff, do you ever get kind of like not taken advantage of per se, but just kind of not get taken seriously because you're a woman? And if so, please speak on that.
Yeah, for sure. All the time. I have just been fighting my way through it the whole time. Especially like I'm not naive, like I'm a good looking girl as well. And people always just say, I have had people say to me, I know why you got the job. And not be taken seriously.
Yeah.
and be, you know, in a room late at night and it's just me and a promoter and I've gone, oh shit. Every step of the way, I feel like I have either been supported in the most beautiful way and people really believe in me, and then the juxtaposition is people look at me and go, mate, I know exactly why you're in this room.
Yeah.
And it's not because you're a good singer. So I really feel like I have had to fight my way.
Does it ever get to you?
Yeah, I think when I was first starting, you know, 21, 22 years old, I really, I knew that it was going to be hard working in this industry, but then there were a few moments where I really went, oh, this is going to be how it is forever. Like, this is hard.
Yeah.
And I need to be on guard all the time. And I need to make sure that I'm protecting myself all the time, which is why having management and having people look out for me is great. But the industry is dominated by these creepy, freaky men.
Oh, yeah.
And I have met, like, not all of them, but basically all of the ones that I've come across just try their luck and say fucked up stuff to you, and you just have to fight them on it and push back. But if you're not as much, like I'm a very determined and fierce young woman. If I wasn't quite like that, who knows? You know, it's fucked.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucked up. But
have they ever tried to make you do some weird stuff?
I've had people like at after parties say, oh, you know, come into my room and we'll do some coke and then we'll roll around and, you know, ha 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 ha. I have never entertained it enough where I think that they've really pushed it. But I mean, and thankfully that is the case, but it's not uncommon to hear those stories.
Yeah.
You know.
Have they ever done that line, don't you want to be famous? Have they ever done that on you?
Thankfully, not me.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Because I think that's where that leads to that. You know what I mean?
And it's so grim. Like,
oh, it's disgusting.
It's so grim. I had someone in the model, like I was doing some modeling stuff for a bit there, and he was a notorious guy who just kind of took the mickey out of everyone, and you would pay $500 and like took advantage of me in a financial sense. And then I had the foresight enough to actually back out of the contract and go, nah, fuck this.
Yeah.
I've never had someone fully put the line of, don't you want to be famous on me?
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's where I always that's why I always fear female artists that are very talented and very beautiful as well. And like I fear for them because it's like they are going to come across those types of situations.
Of course you will.
And the craziest thing about this is that you do have some talented, beautiful women, but they still on this insecure side. And they really want that. They want that famous spot. They want that spotlight. And then they want to do it because that's, you know, if they feel like if they don't, then they're going to die. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And it's like, no, you really have to just put your foot down and be like, no, I don't want to do any of this. I'm here because I want to be a singer. I want to be an artist. I'm here. If you want to give me the spotlight, cool, but I'm doing it for the right reasons, not for the wrong.
Correct. And I think, unfortunately, they as in these awful men, can really quickly sense that insecurity and they take full advantage of it. And so you just have to be really strong. And don't get me wrong, it's taken years for me to really build this up within myself. But you have to just know who you are, know your boundaries, and just walk into any situation knowing that if anything like that comes up that crosses that boundary, you can back away and walk out of the deal, because otherwise you will get taken advantage of.
And it sucks though, because like if you do that, like if you have the boundaries, you have all of that, then it's a chance that you won't get a bigger spot.
Yeah, it is. But I have to believe that the opportunity will come to me somewhere else, because I'm not willing to do something that I'm not comfortable with, or that's going to diminish other women in the future and ruin their chances, make them have to do some fucked up shit to get into the industry. And I have to believe that opportunity will present itself somewhere else in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. And it sucks how this type of stuff comes from an environment where the money is.
Yeah, of course.
Like the rich people and that type of stuff, because I reckon that's where the creepier guys are.
Yes.
To be honest.
They're all in the most powerful position and they think that they're God and they can do whatever and treat you however.
Yeah.
And no one can touch them. Yeah. But that's okay, because we're rising up.
That's
Me
right.
and Lizelle are going to fuck them up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man, but I think when you perform locally, do you feel more at home when you perform on stages, especially in local, like whether it's bars or you know, that type of stuff? Do you feel like home when you perform in local areas and with local artists as well?
I feel at home anytime that I sing.
Yeah,
truly, anytime that I get on stage, I feel at home. Obviously, it's beautiful being in Melbourne and singing with local artists, but I feel at home wherever. And I feel like I have a really good ability of being able to find friendship and build community wherever I go. So, yeah. Home is wherever I sing.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that. And you said you were working on an album as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell me about that. Like, what's I mean, if you want to reveal some, you know, little spoilers, you can if you like before the album. Do we have a date when it releases? How many songs are we expecting?
We don't have the specific date, but definitely January.
Okay.
And we are finalizing the album now.
Beautiful.
We are working with a really talented producer and doing the recordings, and yeah, it's going to be pretty special. I think it's like a mixture of maybe Ariana and some elements of Adele.
Okay.
Like still have the powerhouse vocals, but like pop infusion.
Beautiful.
I think it's going to be sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when I saw you perform with On Angry Dog, I've also seen Tommy H performs alongside you.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. Shout out to Tommy H, man.
Shout fucking out Tommy H.
And being around like rappers who do like hip hop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would you do some sort of like hip hop type track that you would sing on as well? Or you have done that in your time?
I haven't done it in my time, but honestly, meeting these boys, all I want to do is jump on one of their tracks and have them jump on one of my tracks as well. It's so fun, and they are so supportive of what I'm doing as well, which is really like, it's so beautiful because they look like rappers.
Yes.
They look like rough boys, and, you know, they rap about, you know, like hardcore stuff. And then I get up and sing, and they are the most, you can just see that they believe in what I'm doing.
Of course.
So I really like working with them. I've worked with them in the studio a little bit. And honestly, I think that we're trying to tee up some sort of collab with them as well, because rap is such a beautiful art form in itself as well.
Oh, yeah, and, of course.
And I would love to be able to get them up on stage during my gigs and have them like tear the house down, you know?
No, it would be, especially Tommy H. He's
it'd be
man,
fire.
the skills on him
crazy.
is increasing dramatically. It's great. Because your genre is mostly like on the pop side, isn't it? Yeah, and I was gonna ask, would you be open to kind of do like mix other genres as well, to kind of like add that to your catalog as well? So hypothetically, say you come across a label that's actually normal, and they look at your resume and be like, she knows how to do pop, she knows how to do a little bit of hip hop here, she knows how to do might be a little bit of rock here, you know what I mean? Like, Would you be open to do that? Just as kind of add that to your catalog. Would you be open for that?
Always. I'm open to any experience that can come my way. I've never done rap or hip hop, but I feel like I could give it a good shot.
I would love for you to rap.
Yeah.
I would love for you to rap. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll introduce you to some females that rap. Within a week, you'll be, mate.
Yeah, but
you won't need Tommy Hatch. You got yourself to rap. It's all good.
Me, myself, and I, baby.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm such a yes girl. Any experience that comes my way, yes. I wanna just try everything. And like you said, the bigger the catalog is, the better position you are. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Wow. But here's the question: do you get nervous? Because you said you were performing with Robbie Williams, right? Is that more nervous performing in a stadium than it is being nervous on performing locally? No?
Completely the opposite.
Oh, wow.
I think when and this is my experience, when you have a sea of 100,000 people in front of you, I can't see any of their faces. I don't know what they're experiencing. I'm just in the middle having a great time.
Right.
But when you're performing for a venue of 12 people, you can see every single face and you can hear them talking as well.
Yes.
And so that is the most nerve-wracking thing. And I have so much respect for anyone who gets up at an open mic or a small intimate venue because you know exactly how your stuff is landing.
Yes.
You can see it in people's faces and you can hear them talking about it.
Yeah. Because obviously it would be different, like, 15,000. You said it was 100,000 as well with, was that MCG?
Yeah.
And I can see that because obviously everyone's going to be dots from far away. You can hear them, but you just we're all just dots from far away.
They're dots.
So it's not as bad.
It's not as bad. And in the Robbie Williams scenario, I was his backing singer. So it felt very... not low pressure. It was still high stakes, but he's the front man.
Yep.
No one's looking at me and judging me. So I really could just do my thing and enjoy it. And he was the one on show. So maybe it will be different once I'm the front woman in front of 100,000 people, but I think that I'll stand by that open mics are fucking hard.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I think we should get Robbie Williams to do an open mic and see how he goes.
Yeah. I mean, I think he would crush it.
So now, big question. Where do you see your music going? Where does Valentine Chalmers see herself going musically?
I see myself going on tour and getting my music on Spotify, in those top playlists, on radio, being put in TV shows. Honestly, I really think that I've got what it takes. And I think that I've got the chops to go on tour. Doing the 100 gigs until the end of the year, that's what life would be like if I was on tour. And I'm thriving and I'm keeping my stamina up. And so over the next couple of years, 5 years, I want to be doing that. And I really think that I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some big artists, right? When I look at the artists that I listen to, like Tech Nine and we'll say E40 as well, they're on tour probably about 80% of the year. If that opportunity came to you, would you be able to do that?
100%, yes. I was having this conversation in the car.
Okay.
Excuse me.
On the way here?
Yeah, on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying that, the whole plan is to get her to go on tour.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And us just to tour, everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere we possibly can.
So I think for me, I have kept my life as minimal as possible so that I can tomorrow pack my shit up and go on tour. Wow. I don't have a dog. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have this, that. I want to be able to just flit off. If someone offers it to me, yes.
So if someone came in, or if they came to your manager and said, "We want her on tour," you're out?
100%. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm working towards, you know?
Yeah, of course,
And I'll be there with her.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course
Be
you.
with her by her side. So
Yeah. But that's
she'll be in the
goal.
luggage if she
She's small enough to fit. Yeah. But that's the goal. You know, if someone said to me, you've got 24 hours to pack up your shit and be in America, I'd say done. No problem.
Where would you want to perform? Like where's a destination you'd love to perform?
Oh, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, New York would be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And just any of those big venues, any of the big festivals, like you're talking a Coachella, even within Australia, you know, Beyond the Valley, Spilt Milk's coming in November. But any of these big venues, the O2 in London, like that's ultimate dream, ultimate. But being able to perform outside of Australia and have people come and listen to my music and know my music, that's insane. Wow. That's fucking insane.
Wow. Well, there you go. No, it's, yeah. And again, even in this conversation that we're having, like, I can really tell that you're very passionate. You're just, wow. That's the best way to put it, really. Like, it's
Thank
just,
you.
and you know what? I respect artists like you because in my time of hanging out with local artists, in my time probably about going on 3 years now, and I've seen that there's two types of artists. The ones that do it because it's therapy for them, and they treat the stage like it's a drug, right? And then you have the other ones that are like, nah, I'm a superstar. I need to get out of here. I don't want to be here. I love performing here, but we're not staying here.
Yeah.
I want to be around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're definitely the second one. So, yeah, wow. And I respect that so much. And I even have a I call him my little brother. His name is Legend the Rapper, right? And he was born and raised in Texas, came down when he was 8, and he's like you, fire in his eyes. Like, he just wants to perform. He wants to, you know, he wants to go to America as well. He actually went to LA a little bit just to sort of, you know, perform there and also, like, you know, plant the seeds. What
a legend!
You know,
yes.
And he's currently touring. He came from Adelaide not long ago. Now I think he's gone back to Sydney for the Takeoff 5-year anniversary. He's not a part of the lineup, but he's performing alongside one of the other artists. His name is Ecosystem. Unreal. And it's just such an amazing. Next time he's down, I really want to introduce you guys.
Yes, I would love that.
Because you guys will definitely But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it from my side. Was there anything you wanted to talk about? Anything you wanted to bring up? Any questions for me at all?
Oh, yeah, the show.
Any shows as well?
Yeah, I'm doing a show. My first official gig under the new management label on October 17th at Angry Dog.
Excellent.
It's going to be originals. It's a sneak peek at the album, really.
Beautiful.
And so that's going to be really, really special. It's the first kind of launch of the brand, of everything, and like day oneers can be there before I'm overseas.
Okay. No, beautiful. And obviously with the whole 100 gigs by the end of the year, where are you performing next?
Tonight I am performing at Train Sendance in Collingwood. Okay. Which is actually it's a artist launch, a single launch party for another artist, and then I'm coming on after they do their set. So,
nice.
Yeah, that's tonight in Collingwood.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And then I could rattle off tomorrow.
Go right ahead.
Tomorrow Footscray, and then Monday in Elwood, Tuesday at the SB. Like, I could go on and on and on and on. Like,
wow.
And the 24th, you'll be at the show. The 25th, the showroom at the SB.
Oh, I did the SB a couple of weeks ago, and they invited me to be a part of their showcase that happens on the 25th. So that's in the Gershwin room at the SB, which is like a massive. That's where people do actual gigs, touring gigs. In that room, it's like the long.
Yes, no, I've been there because they did a. If you guys are familiar with Breaking Bread at all, yeah. So they did the rap battle. With someone from overseas. His name is Disaster. He came down from the US and they did a rap battle there. And the stage was like really long.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That one. And then, that filled up. So, yeah. So no, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Man.
And thank you so much for having me on, honestly.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's so good just riff-raffing about music shit. It's so fun.
But here's the last question before we wrap this up. If you were stuck on an island and you can only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
Okay. It would be the orchestral version of Ray's album, not the one that she just released, but the one before. There's an orchestral version. That one. The Bodyguard album, Whitney Houston.
Okay.
I would need that.
Okay.
And then I think maybe Thriller by MJ.
Okay.
That's a fun album. That can lift up my spirits a little bit. If I'm on a desert island by myself listening to like really sad love ballads.
Yeah.
Listen to a bit of MJ. Get me going.
No, I love it. But Valentine Chalmers, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Nothing else you wanted to add? Anything at all?
I don't think so.
No? All right.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We covered everything. But I want to say thank you so much for
Thank you
for the conversation. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to the people that have joined in. Please go follow Valentine Chalmers and her journey to reach 100 gigs by the end of the year. She's going to do it. I think she's going to do more, but I'm let's start off with 100 and then we'll see how we go. And so yeah, where can they find you?
It's just at Valentine Chalmers on Instagram, TikTok, or at any of the open mics that I go to. I put a little list on my Instagram.
Yeah. Any on Spotify as well? You on Spotify?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but the album will be.
Excellent.
Yeah. So follow me on Instagram to be ahead of the game with the album.
Done deal. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We out.